Under what conditions does the square root of a squared plus b squared equal a plus b hold, where a and b are real numbers? We'll write that out. Square root of a plus b squared equal to a plus b. So anytime you square a number, if you're squaring a real number, we know that that is going to be greater than or equal to 0 because a is a real number. Additionally, b squared is going to be greater than or equal to 0. So therefore, if both of those are greater than or equal to 0, a squared plus b squared is greater than or equal to 0. So in the square root, we have this thing is greater than or equal to 0. So when we take the square root of something that's greater than or equal to 0, we know that this square root is going to be greater than or equal to 0. It can't be a negative number. Reason being here, so like if we take the square root of 9, that's 3. So when we take the square root of, and we have a positive number in the square root, yes, it's true that negative 3 squared is equal to 9, and 3 squared is equal to 9. Like negative 3 is the negative square root of 9. When this form is written, this refers to the positive square root, or the principal square root. So anytime you have a positive number, number greater than or equal to 0, it's either going to be 0 or a positive real number. So we know this has got to be true. Therefore, if that's true, then a plus b has to be greater than or equal to 0. So that's one condition that's got to be true. Next, so if we square both sides, looking at this again, so if we square this, we get a squared plus b squared, and then this is a plus b times a plus b. We get a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Subtract both sides by a squared and b squared, and we get 0 is equal to 2ab. So it's also going to be true that 0 is equal to ab. So these conditions need to be met for that to be true. So we look at the answer choices that have those conditions. So we see choice D, it is true if and only if AB equals 0 and A plus B is greater than or equal to 0. So the answer is choice D.